One of the biggest things we associate with cooler weather is new shows on television. But obviously, the writers and actors strikes in Hollywood are definitely changing that this season. But it's of course important to look beyond the surface at really what the issue is here. I talked to Matt Foss. He is the Associate Professor of Theater at the University of Toledo. He was on Community Focus a few weeks back. One of the big things he talked about was the fact that many of the actors and writers in the industry, they're not making as much as you would expect, because we're not talking about the Tom Hanks or the Meryl Streeps of the industry. We're talking about working actors and working writers and actors that are going from gig to gig, and many of these gigs are short term, especially in the streaming world. For example, in television, you may have a show that has multiple episodes per season. In the streaming world, those seasons tend to be a lot shorter. And on top of that, they don't have the longevity that you would expect a television show to have. Here's more about that.
There's a lot of people who are in charge of these companies are not storytellers, but are coming from Silicon Valley. And hopefully some of these studio heads and CEOs will stop chasing trends and even calling what we try to make content and try to actually create stories because viewership is out there. People are still craving stories.
So one of the things that you're going to have to consider as a consumer of different television programs and shows is this. Consolidation has completely changed the game. We have a lot of different shows that you would watch on television networks that, due to those networks being owned by the companies that own the streaming service, are on streaming. So there are some shows that you may have to catch up on this time around, instead of getting that new fresh content that you'd normally expect. Reporting in Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson.